Welcome, everyone, to the Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hello.
What's up, Alex?
Greetings, everyone.
All right, so we had this article for a little while now, but I haven't had time to talk about it. Jodie Whittaker offered the freedom of the City of London. So Jodie Whittaker is one of more than 100 women who received the freedom of the City of London to commemorate the centenary of representation of the People Act of 1918. The Court of Common Council of the City of London Corporation's top decision-making body has today set the final seal of approval upon the freedoms, paving the way for ceremonies to take place in Guide Hall over the coming months. Last year, the City Corporation agreed to mark 100 years of female suffrage with the award of the freedom by inviting members of the Court of Common Council and colleagues in their City of London wards to nominate candidates. The nominees are drawn from a wide range of backgrounds, but all of them have a connection to the city. Jodie Whittaker trained at the Guide Hall School of Music and Drama, based in the City of London. What?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I said, really?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Which is the thing that, right. Many congratulations to everyone who accepted the city's invitation to receive the freedom of the City of London. Among them are, okay, so basically, she got honored. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
We hear, and look, there really is no news. This is really hard to do these casts. If Chibnall is like really guarding the everything.
Yeah.
Not even a vote.
Doing a repeat of season 1.
Yes, Alex.
There's something about this freedom of the city. Well, key to the freedom of the city. Apparently, you can run sheep over London Bridge.
What?
There's a tradition of when someone gets a freedom to the City of London, they're allowed to herd sheep over London Bridge, and it's been going on for years.
Okay.
So I love to see her dressed up in full costume trying to get sheep over London Bridge.
Why exactly would
or the herder?
Okay, so why exactly what is the purpose of that?
It's something to do with what I've heard from history is back in old times, farmers used to run their sheep over the bridges of London just to take them to market. And it's a thing that's been going on for years and years, but it's become like a tradition.
Okay.
And it's been going on for years. There's even YouTube clips of different people who've got freedom of the city to do it.
Right. So now this happens all the time. Alex, you said you know about this, right?
I know about the freedom because I've had a few friends who were nominated for it, but they never got it. Okay. It's just one of those traditional things, and it's been going on for years and years. But I've got to look into this more because me working as a former cycle courier, I have got friends who work close to the area and know about these things.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've got to talk to a few people.
Yeah. So
what was this thing about how she was also told to go F off at one time?
What?
No.
Remember, there was some story about a while ago where it says Doctor Who fans pretty much said she could.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought I read
Really?
I thought I saw a story about that.
The only other news is that this rumor that she's going to be wearing black, which we talked about that, right? That she should be wearing
probably black. Visiting Johnny Cash, inspiring him to wear that.
He said she should wear black, right? I mean, I don't know. This is so bad, though, because
the fans are wearing black armbands because
it's so bad that it's March 2019, okay? They did how many episodes already? 3 or 4 or 5, like maybe? And we know nothing about nothing. There is nothing. He didn't release anything. Mm-hmm. The only thing we got was that it's going to go back to Saturdays. How do you run?
And we've seen a few set photos.
And how do you run a magazine or sites without any news. Like, this is really disturbing.
BBC, get on to Chibnall saying, if you're going to do this again, then we're going to have to step in.
And I said, we can't do casts if there's like no. I mean, we're trying to stretch this one, which is ridiculous. But I mean, Jimmy, have you ever seen this? Like, where it's like we get no information the whole year. It's like nothing.
No, not with Doctor Who. Haven't seen it with Doctor Who before, but they might not know what to do. They know they have to change it, and yet they don't want to admit that they were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the whole point of being like no ego. You admit you're wrong. You learn from your mistakes. Like when you have an ego, you never admit you're wrong. It's like it's the same, you know. Like he is doing the wrong thing.
He's doing
He's ruining the merchandise too. It's like they didn't even make damn action figures for the season series 11. It's starving them for merchandise. And that whole thing, Her Universe, all over the shirts. How could a guy wear a shirt that says Her Universe?
Yeah, they can't.
It's stupid. So it backfired there. And again, I want Doctor Who where everybody can enjoy it, not just female. And
yeah,
I want to have merchandise too to enjoy, but there's nothing for us. You know, it's sad. I don't know. What else do we got to look forward to? We got the Makra Terror, right? I mean, that's it. And then
Whirlwind Space.
Yeah, I mean that's but nothing new. Who, which is we want something.
Yeah.
You know what the sad thing is? It's going to go into the summer, and we're not going to have anything either.
No, once again, it's going to be a repeat.
And that's when things.
Nobody's going to say a thing because they don't want to sound like they're dissing on this show, which is supposed to be the most prized possession.
And then they're going to have. Then he's going to have to leave because we can't go another year through this nonsense. I don't know. Every company there is promotes their product, even if every company promotes their product. Like even if they promote it a little bit, this is even Ghostbusters, the new movie.
Yeah, they promoted
themselves, and it's not even out. They didn't even write a page. They just went and filmed it like blah 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 blah. They did a teaser. We got nothing. It's like wow. We even got a teaser. We even got a thing. Marvel's comes out and says that it's going to be Avengers vs. X-Men, which is now for another 5 damn years probably.
Yeah.
But with Doctor Who, it's like we think she has a black shirt in the dressing room. It's like what? This is pathetic. Oh, she got honored. Okay, what else? Heck, Big Finish is putting out mad stuff, man.
Yeah.
I might want to get interested in that because that's the only thing that with Doctor Who, they're promoting the crap out of that. We got David Tennant have another season, with Donna Noble again. That's great. Yeah,
it's a sad thing that Big Finish is promoting their stuff like it should be, but like Doctor Who should be promoted. But yet the BBC, I'm gonna lay this at the feet of the BBC because in the end, Chibnall answers to the BBC, and if they're gonna continue to get money from China to keep this up until 2022, 2023, then the BBC needs to step in and say, listen, Chibnall, this little hair thin little teasers is not going to work.
There's no teasers.
But nonetheless, giving the folks this little, here's 3 or 4 set photos. No, you're going to do this, this, and this. Otherwise, we're going to replace you.
There's people that work for him that can't stand this crap so much and what he's doing that they've been leaking shit. That's how bad it was that time, And they've been getting fired, but oh well. It's like they
I would rather, if I worked for Chibnall, fine. I'd rather get fired because I leaked stuff than cause the fans to get angry because there's nothing.
You're not going to have a Doctor Who magazine after a while. You're not going to have any of these sites after a while.
No.
You're going to starve the shit out of them. It's sad. It is. But anyway, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not a negative person. I'm a positive person. Hopefully, we'll get some stuff soon. Maybe we'll start reviewing, like, some of the classics. We'll start reviewing Big Finish, because I want to do more Real Whovians cast, but it's a little difficult,
This is getting off the subject a bit, but the only thing that I've seen closest that resembles anything Doctor Who-ish is I saw a trailer for the new David Tennant series.
Good Omens
or whatever.
Good Omens from like Neil Gaiman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And and then there's the Matt Smith news all over the place. He's in this, he's in that, he's in this, he's in Morbius. What do you think, Jimmy? How do you feel with this whole Doctor Who thing lately?
I think they need to know what direction they're going to go in first, and once they get that, start advertising it.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what direction they want to go in. There's a direction they want to go in, but no one wants that. It failed. Series 11 was a failure.
Yeah.
And they want to continue going in that direction, but no one else wants that. The BBC doesn't want that. Not now. They saw that it was a complete failure. So they have to revamp, find out what direction they want to go in, and then start advertising it. Otherwise, when they do come back, no one would care.
And you could better believe the Christmas special is going to be restored real soon.
Yeah.
That's insane. The only news, really, and it's not even Doctor Who, but Moffat and Gatiss are like heavy with the Dracula thing.
Yeah.
There's been pictures popping up. They had the wooden stakes. They started filming. They're getting ready. So at least we got them on the ball, like starting their series. That will probably air when there's no Doctor Who. People watch that. I'll watch it.
Yeah. The way it's going now, I'd rather watch that than Doctor Who.
Just picture now. It's gonna be
years ago, Moffat did Jekyll. It was a 6-part episode.
Yeah.
A 6-part, not a 6-part in the series. And that had a Clara.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he did Jekyll. He did Sherlock, and now he's even talking that Sherlock may come back anyway, which it's possible, So, yeah, Alex sent me a thing about the sheep going over London. But all right, guys, we'll do the Real Whovians cast when needed. I just wanted to pop one out. I'm sorry we stretched it for you guys, but there's nothing else really. We'll be back with the Everything Show later on. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Thank you.